Right, don't know if I'm live yet, so we'll see. Still waiting to tell. I think I'm live. Alright, welcome back to some more Trails of Cold Steel 4. Today, we're playing some more of the game. We've entered the next arc. I just help with the day changing. Also, if you hear snoring, my dog is like right next to me, and she's sleeping, so that's why. She is tired. I don't know why, because she doesn't do anything all day. You know I'm right. Alright, you see my, see, we're back on the, Crimson Rings here. Well, Crimson Rings 2.0, I should say. It's been a while since we were on this. Alright, there's the hangar. Alright, hold up. The shops. Of course Margarita's there. Oh, Dorothy's here? Monk. I forgot about some of the people that were on board. Hold on, let me turn my volume down just a little bit. There we go. Vivi. The training room. Alright. We're on the bridge. This will be a dialogue heavy part, I think. We got the action last time. There's
Despite being a new
Charizard.
model of ship, the system you see here largely emulates that of the previous Courageous. Our operations manual only covers the bare minimum. Should you find anything lacking, you'll have to figure it out as you go.
Understood. I'll make sure to pass it on to everyone else.
In total, it spans a length of 92 Arj, a considerable step up from the previous 74 Arj class. However, because the ship is so much bigger, you'll need to carefully watch the speed and engine output.
Ha! So she's a wild one, eh? Sounds to me like this girl's gonna need a bit more taming than the last one.
That's so bad taken out of context with the energy.
This terminal should give you complete command over all the ship's facilities and fire control systems. It comes equipped with anti-hacking measures, specially developed by Professors Albert and Erica Russell themselves.
You mean Mom and Grandpa made it? We should have no problems then.
Incredible. This ship is state-of-the-art.
And that computer's one of the Epstein Foundation's next-generation models. Weren't they only just developed?
That's right. And its hull has the latest innovations in hydrodynamic engineering, courtesy of the Ruhr Institute of Technology. Plus, it seems to be outfitted with ZCF's newest next-gen orbital engine, too.
It only gets more and more unbelievable every time I hear it. Just how did you manage to construct a cutting-edge ship like this abroad in total secrecy, without anyone finding out?
As I stated earlier, there are a great deal of individuals who helped me make this happen. Such as Mr. Gwyn here, for instance.
Hey, Gwyn Reinford's here.
Mm-hmm. The story here goes all the way back to right after the Civil War. Considering the way it ended, His Highness decided to approach me for some advice. He had me prepare this ship for him, all in anticipation of the day when the Crimson Wings would be torn from the sky.
So that's why.
Huh. I do remember His Highness mentioning something about you being his advisor.
still for the construction site to be located in the Kingdom of Liberal's Valeria Lakeshore, on top of an old Ouroboros secret base to boot. Talk about a plot twist. Referring to the research facility that the Faceless constructed during the incident in Liberal. But then after the dust settled, it was handed over to ZCF to manage. It does seem like Grandpa and the others used it for some kind of research. Not just Gwen, Professor Schmidt pitched in, but Professor Russell and Her Majesty too. Whereas Cassie's the Crown Princess were none the wiser. If you want to fool your enemies, you gotta fool your friends first, huh? Classic. As for funding, in addition to his... Oh my god, I'm still loud, hold up. Alright. As for funding, in addition to His Highness Oliver Gwyn and His Majesty Eugene also contributed from the personal fund holdings. But also, perhaps the most unexpected benefactors were Father and Marquise Wagner. Indeed, quite cunning play by those two. I imagine that keeping this from the operators was all in the name to avoid the eye of the Intelligence Division. Yeah, same to Cayenne's, I'm sure. And so your new set of wings were completely independent of both the government and the White Sun Army. When I said we were preparing for original wings to be torn away, I expected they'd be commandeered by the government. To be frank, I thought they would never physically be torn apart. The thought that they'd be physically torn apart never even crossed my mind. This isn't a laughing matter for the record. Indeed, just being alive is enough to give things to Adios, even at the cost of a left eye. Your Highness, hate to ask, but what's prognosis? Full recovery does seem to be in the cards, unfortunately. But as a musician, I'm grateful that my hands and ears were made through in one piece. Suppose I have them to thank for that, eh? So you like to torch this inner turmoil and the whims of a phantom thief, huh? You have an unbreakable spirit, Your Highness. Don't sell yourself short.
This is...
I underestimated them. Shara, I'm sorry.
Sorry, looks like I messed up.
Goddess, please protect my daughter.
You have 15
Sorry,
seconds until
I had to switch controllers. My controller was dying. So bad timing.
So before then, I will offer you one final wager. A gravitational barrier will appear on the bridge for exactly 24 seconds. Let's see if you can come back from this.
Ah!
Adios, help us!
You gotta stay calm.
Get down and brace for impact! Over there! Damn! The gravitational barrier!
It's not gonna hold.
Don't give up just yet!
Was I a moment too late? Nay, surely a flicker of hope yet remains. Can you still be plucked from the jaws of Gehenna? Show me just how far that luck of yours will take you, my dearest rival.
My dog is snoring so loudly. She must be slump as hell. Secondly, that our friend, the family, saved you from the wreckage. Guess his party tricks are all good for something, and that's why he used to spirit everyone away in one piece. No wonder they couldn't find so much as a single body. On top of that, he healed His Highness, the crew, and even the Viscount's grave runes. That's right. I was injured too, but somehow made it relatively unscathed. Now Viscount jumped in to block the hole in the barrier. What the hell's that noise? I don't know. I couldn't even use my arts to help him. Now it felt so worthless, even my entire life. I'm sorry, Laura. You got the ball when it mattered most. Like I told you, Tovar, you have nothing to apologize for. Just believe you made it out alive. Your father shares my sentiment. Well, if you say so. I admit, though the Viscount Marseille is I thought Viscount Marseille more or less invincible. I was stunned speechless to see him in that state. For him, losing his left arm means he'll just swing twice as hard as his right. Power is just an extension of oneself, and what is a sword if not for the power of wrought in steel? But ultimately, it's not the might of one's blade, but the rule and strength of spirit that decides the battle. Words of his lordship from the Infernal Castle 2 years ago. So ridiculously cool. Okay, Edgelord. Given who we're talking about, I expect to only emerge stronger from the experience. If that's the case, this could very well become the most difficult trial we faced yet. I'm inclined to agree. It'd be prudent for us to account to every contingency. There's also the promise we made to Lloyd, Estelle, and the others. True that. We can't let them best us. What exactly is Rose up to? Sorry about my grandmother. She has a way of being evasive. Definitely was a little surprised how sudden all that was. If it involves rivalries, though, the only thing you can do is go and check out, right? Wow, she is snoring, man. Layla. The previous evening, after reading the others board the courageous two had been shown around, we began discussing the next steps they should take considering the war would begin less than a week. In the middle of the conversation, however, they received a call from an unexpected party. What the hell?
For those of you who have not yet had the honor, my name is Roselia Milstein. I am the elder of Erebonia's Hexen clan. Emma and Vita are my disciples in the magical arts. It is a pleasure to finally meet you, Prince Olivert, as well as the storied children of Crossbell and Liberl.
How do you do? Until this moment, I thought you were a rumor and legend. I've heard you watched over the laying of Ebonia's foundation by Arnor I. Is that really true? Well, actually, that was my predecessor. It was Emperor Hector and British Drycold who I was best acquainted with 800 years ago. I cannot say the family resemblance is all that strong in you, but you definitely have a familiar fire in your heart. It's quite honor to hear you say so. I read about Roselia from Ren. 800 years old. Even seeing it with my own eyes, I can't quite believe it. I've heard a few things about those in the back as well. Glowing tales from Ragnar and Zeet both. Wait, Ragnar? For real? I haven't seen Zeet since... We spoke shortly before they vanished. Even I have no idea where the whereabouts now, however. That's a shame. The sound of it, Cassie doesn't know either. Ragnar, the ancient dragon, and Zeet, the divine wolf. Two of the beasts entrusted with the overseeing Septarions.
Indeed. Beings sent forth by Adios, much like the holy beast of Earth. Thomas Lysander, second dominion of the Gralsritter. Estelle, Lloyd. I've heard many a rumor about your respective endeavors. As for you, Your Highness, I don't think we've had the chance to talk since you were last at the main campus.
And to think, a history teacher, are the minion of Gralsritter. I must say, I was quite frustrated I was unable to see what was really going on, despite my own ties to Kevin. I see, so I guess that means you heard about some Kevin and Reese. Hey, Kevin reference. Sounds like you learned about us from Wazi, right? Right. We're having all them operate outside of Bonia at the present. They're out there resisting our bros and our allies working together to the Great Trial in secret. The 1st, 4th, 5th, and 6th Anguis. Seems the enforcers haven't come to Bonia also out on operations. Looks like the Foe's Vigilance has been active in other countries too. Make some pretty serious moves. Reconciliations between Regiment and the War God too. So, Uncle Sigmund's finally on the move. Yes, Eris and Rishi are responding to their actions. Same with Norel, Chief Sergei, and Dudley, isn't it? Hope they're all okay. To be honest, things are looking fairly grim. So much so that the people guard has begun to act on its own, cooperating with Operation Mirage. I suspected as much. Now it is truly not the time for them to be going off on their own like this. Even during the night touch that failed 200 years ago, the people guard managed to make a nuisance of themselves. For the time being, though, let us focus on the main issue at hand, the rivalry of the Seven. I've been closely monitoring the disturbance in the spirit veins, and there's been a surprising development. As soon as the commencement date for Operation Jormungdr and Mirage was announced, activity in the spirit veins reached a fevered peak. And though the reason is still unclear, it seems the announcement itself is connected to the spread of the disturbance. What? I mean, spirit veins reacted to today's events. Boss moving out might be related too. Yes, as well as my father, the Steel Maiden, and the others. This probably involves Mother and Sharon too. And Maria Bell, she seems to be working the RF somehow. We're looking at many causes, but now we have a different grave situation on our hands. Mille spirit veins across the entire continent have begun activating, so they're long been limited to the Empire. Wait, what the hell? The disturbance was initially a gradual ripple outward from the Empire, but seems to be matching the coming war in its scope. Right, that's a great Twilight at work. They need to be in full swing for the rivalries to even be possible. Imagine even now they're preparing for the ultimate reformation of the Great One. I wonder if there's something we could do.
The solution is simple. Use this ship to whatever end you see fit. The rivalry of the Seven appears to be the true objective behind this plan of the Chancellor and the Gnomes. That much we can safely assume. And yet, it is this very same objective that may be our sole hope in preventing the disaster to come.
You for real here? It's true that ever since this curse was unleashed, it's felt as though everything's being guided by some unseen force. With that in mind, it'd be near impossible to try and prevent the war altogether.
That's probably why Dad and Chloe opted for Operation Mirage instead. But while we're on it, what exactly is this curse anyway?
We know full well the sort of strife a Septarian can cause. We saw so ourselves during the incident in Liberl a few years back. There, we had to come face to face with the same issues our ancestors contended with 1,200 years ago.
It was the same for us. We fought back against a centuries-long plan to artificially recreate a Septarian. One that had been lost due to mankind's own hubris.
Yeah, I almost made a really big mistake back then. But then Lloyd and the others came and made everything all right again.
In Liberl, a ring that could grant any heart's desire, and in Crossbell, a tree that could rewrite destiny itself. Each one a blessing, yet each one a curse. But in spite of that, Estelle, Lloyd, and everyone else faced them head-on. They didn't lose heart even once.
Therefore, discovering the truth is your responsibility now. It's not something Estelle, or Lloyd, or even the rest of us can accomplish. Only you, Class 7 of Thor's military academy.
The Empire's facing threats both on its surface and behind the scenes. You're no strangers to kicking tail on either of those fronts. I can't think of a more tenacious bunch out there. The way I see it, you guys are the only ones who can do this.
It's up to us then.
Hey, the old game flashbacks. Hey, that was one of my thumbnails I used for one of the games. Alright.
Naturally, the Courageous Two has its own missions to see to. We must travel around the country helping people and gathering allies.
Yeah, I used a Sea Sniper thing for the last Twitch thumbnail for the Trails of Cold Steel 1.
Even so, I have no doubt that we can still serve as your wings of passage. More so with the Merkaba out of commission. After all, the difference in size should be more than enough to fit, say, 2 Divine Knights and 4 Panzer Soldats?
Olivert.
You've put so much thought into this. We appreciate it.
Then Thor's Military Academy's Class 7 would be honored to take you up on that offer, Your Highness. We'll do everything we can to assist you in your efforts as fellow members of the Radiant Wings.
We'll
too. It's only fair after all you've done for the branch campus students.
If you ever need someone to make that ship purr, I'm your gal.
Fabulous! Delighted to have you. You see, we've been rather lacking in the crew department.
Well, I sure as hell ain't sitting this one out. What kind of instructor would I be otherwise?
Count me in too. I mean, we're finally all back together again.
Like we said, we're gonna be off doing our own thing, but we'll still be helping out.
Same with us. We'll be catching a ride on the Bobcat too after we're done here.
Now that you mention it, you did both say you'd be working separately.
Yeah. The plan is to cover Eastern Erebonia, North Ambria, and Jirai.
You mentioned getting in touch with HQ in Le Mans. Guess that means you guys are heading out too, huh, Shara?
We are. Though we won't be leaving the ship until tomorrow.
Sarah, Fee, you guys got things covered here, yeah?
Of course. When have we ever let you down?
Call us if you need anything, okay? I guess this is goodbye for now then, huh?
Yeah. We've got some stuff to take care of back in Crossbell.
Don't worry. We'll be seeing each other again before you know it. In the meantime, let's give this our all.
Yeah! We got this, Yuna!
Right!
Seems like we'll be able to divide things up by the region then. We should be able to just lead everything with the Macabre Unit, everything with the Macabre Unit 8 up to Ozine and Gaius. I'm arranging for its repairs at a nearby location. I really am in your debt, Thomas. You too, Ozine. Thank you. No worries. Please look after everyone. It will not be easy, but our shred of hope has come into view. The time has come for me to undergo my final undertaking. Grandmother? What do you mean, final undertaking? Listen well, children of Class 7. As noted, spirit veins throughout the land are activating, and they are disordered as they never have been before. Same can be said for the shrines, the stages for the rivalries. This includes the Lunar Shrine, the only shrine we witches have ever seen since ancient times. The Lunar Shrine? Isn't that close to Mulsante? Yes, it is the location of the fluctuating pool, and the generation after generation of wandering witches have watched over it. This pool reflects the genuine truth, and is believed to be connected to the origin of Black Records. I expect to hear those mentioned here. Yes, I myself was just told about it the other day. Just anyone interested in the real truth behind the curse to come. So on the true name, I shall provide the answer to your doubts. Rest assured. To do so, however, I will require Class 7 to undergo a trial of sorts. You will need to come along as well, Celine. Oh, and fair warning, your human form will be required for this. Huh? Good grandmother? Now loading screen. And there goes all of the guest characters. And my dog is still snoring like hell. My God. She must be tired as all hell. We thought the Lunar Shrine was dead end, but there's more to it after all. This will be the trial for the entirety of Class 7. Remind of our adventures in the old schoolhouse 2 years ago. I mean when you first met Valimar. Yeah, then the crazy go-nuts corridor appeared at the end. Reverie Corridor. Knowing what we know about now, I think the place is yet another sort of shrine. I don't know what my grandma's intentions are, but we should be prepare ourselves for anything. Praying aloud, why am I not even part of Class 7? Just a male race, Celine, you're one of us, whether you like it or not. This is the first time we've seen your human form since the Black Workshop, huh? The gaze upon both Celine's lovely figure and the reflecting form on the same day. Look forward to it this timing. Once everyone's done with the little tour around the Great Steel, we can head to Lake Gala. It would be wise to lay out on the water, to put a little distance between ourselves and Mulsante. Learning to switch between the silent navigation and outdoor campfire modes are going to be critical. Understood. Things are starting to heat up. Next, our plan to head ashore, with each group making their approach from the target locations. Fortunately, Estelle, Lloyd, and the others are already a step ahead of us gathering intel. I'm sure they'll have a hint on something useful by the time you get out. We're expecting good news, guys. But seriously, take care of yourselves out there. Right, that goes for you too. It means so much to know you got our backs. I think my dog woke up. Class 7, it's time to make sure your preparations are set. We'll need every pair of hands you can get around the ship. Those of you in position to pitch in, please do so. Absolutely, Instructor. Makes sense, even with everyone from the branch cameras here, it is a pretty huge ship. Right, it's probably best to make one more round, just to be sure. Act 3, Seekers of the Dawn. Creature's newly constructed ship. But something about it feels nostalgic. Let me do one final sweep around the ship before departure. Oh right, I need everyone to go. I need to find everyone going ashore and wish them luck again. Okay, yeah, we got stuff to do. First up, yeah, we know about the floor stuff, quick travel menu. We get that part, right? First up, we got head over here. Where's P? Pablo! Instructor Rain, I hardly noticed you there. The ship is kind of okay, really. Pure dead brilliant, don't you think? Don't you think I felt this activity since the first time I read the Darflinger? Yeah, I know my heart belongs to the railways, but faced with the machine this beautiful, even I can be tempted to stray. And what you mean, Pablo? I'm still having trouble thinking of myself. I take you through around the bridge. We're really just trying to fill in where we can. Sort of learning on the fly. Luis and Tatiana will be heading up the comms observation. On the engineering side of things, you got me, Tita, Maya, Sydney, and man the guns. And many other combat tactic folks chip in to help. Me though, I'll probably hold up in the workshop most of the time. As for me, I'll be helping out Miss Smith out with anything she needs. Like you're putting what you learned into the field sides into practical use. Really proud of all of you. Alright, next up, we gotta talk to... Yep. Oliver, Sherazard, I don't repeat myself, I'm so glad you're both okay. Both of you here together, nothing's gonna make me happier right now. Thanks, Alphen. I'll put you through hell. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. Honestly, Your Highness, I should have informed you before anyone. That was my feeling. Forgive me. No, don't be silly. With that wound, my brother wasn't going anywhere for a while, right? Thank you so much for helping out with his recovery. Your Highness, you honor me with your magnanimity, me, truly. I have to say though, getting shared to feed me is definitely a memory I'll treasure forever. They should give me one legendary purple nurple when she ditched the spoon and used her mouth instead. Damn, Oliver! Goodness! So help me, Aeus, Oliver, Olivia, you're about 3 seconds away from finding out what life is like with 0 eyes. I wouldn't have guessed it, but this is much more intimate than I expected. I want to turn myself up like a inch. Trying to find the sweet spot. Well, look who it is. Why, hello there, Reen. Looks like you've already found your way around the place. Yeah, it really is an incredible ship. This isn't the first time we've met, but I'd like to reintroduce myself nonetheless. I'm Rain Schwarzer. It's good to meet you, Sherazard. Pleasure's all mine. I've been hearing a lot about you. Seems like you've been to the Gehenna and back more times than one. And you're not done yet, it would seem. Adversity seems to be an order of the day for those who call it burning at home. At the very least, it made us tough people. No matter where we're from, I'm just glad we're allies just the same. The Stella and Agate, and now you. You bet. I got your back. We've been preparing for the doors for a long time now. Between you and me, as a Silver Streak, I really don't want to be outdone by the Purple Lightning. Ah. Come think of it, you've been pretty focused for that for a while now, haven't you? Well, yeah. So us being the same age, she's the youngest bracer to ever reach A rank when she did. She always had a reputation as a force to be reckoned with. Even Cassius relied on her. Did make me a little jealous, I have to say. You're so fantastic, though. I really admire you, Shara. You know, even though Sarah's my former instructor, we have a close relationship as friends now. I can believe it. Once I can know the two of us actually met when you immediately hit it off. Both like drinking, and of us who are fairly similar too in some ways. Interest in those who of masculine persuasion couldn't be any more different, though. Ah, that's right. She's got a thing for silver foxes, huh? But I hear the winds of change are starting to blow across that particular plane. Wait, I don't know if I'm telling you any of this. It sure not so gorgeous, but she has a cute side. Don't worry, you two. I'll sort out like a proper sister should. Or maybe it's just best to leave them to it. They are adults after all. Still not done talking to them, huh? Huh? What's that? I see a clear glint in your eyes. This here is a true trump card. It's what makes the ultra long range distant communications with the Ark is 2 possible. It's an artifact known as a sonorous seashell. Mr. Debaucherous Prince snuck in. Wow. Incredible. It's a delightful little device that's covered in some ruins on a visit with the Bracer Guild. That was about, 10 years ago now? It facilitates ultra long range distant communications in a snap. It's even able to bypass orbital comm restrictions of all shapes and sizes. It's currently in use as a repeater router, per Tuval's suggestion. It's also linked to your Arcuses, so via the Set Round 7 app, Foundation made for me. This capability is almost mind-boggling. And if the ship control tower is set up with this, then it flies connections with everyone involved in the Radiant Rings. As someone who's helping out with the operation, I have to say, it's very hard to believe its capabilities are even possible. With it there, because artifacts don't have to be deadly to be powerful. Speaking of that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought the 17 Church collected all artifacts that were still functional. About that, in discussion with the Grosser, we managed to come to an agreement of sorts. We're assuring the users have received a tacit approval. In addition, that we abide by a number of A-B rules. Oh, Oliver. So fortunate are we that a man of his elegance and skill walks upon this earth. Anyway, it seems like Cedric is drifting further and further astray. So I did fear that maybe we really can't go back to how things were. Your Highness. Come on, that can't be true.
I'm just as glad as you to see him alive again. But feelings such as that are only for the weak! We're ending this world and creating a new order in its place. And an undertaking this great leaves me no room for weakness!
Those were the proof that he's pushing himself too far. His infatuation with Chancellor Osborne is pretty clear, but I honestly doubt his resolve as one of the Ironbloods is really so firm. Or his Divine Awakener, for that matter. I'm inclined to agree. Oh, I love it, you silly fool. What we can do now as people is work with opportunities in front of us and never give up hope. That's something to meet him properly, just like the princess. He is royalty, after all. It's a family meet and greet you're after. Sharon, you only need to ask. Well, it's just mother and father, too, if he's recovered. But let's take it down now, shall we? Come on, you guys. Alright, we have Kurt and Mule over here. Oh, Instructor Rain. Rain, taking a tour of the ship? Just the time hasn't. 2 years if I'm not mistaken. For I think last time we saw each other when there was a board of directors meeting at the main campus. I was sorry to hear about what happened to the 7th Division. I guess you're safe. Yes, no doubt thanks to the guides and videos. I admit it was difficult to watch 7 get disbanded, but ended up working to my advantage. Because I was able to slip away and rendezvous with the others in time to call for help with the help with the creation of the Couragers too. You can never really tell just where life's current will sweep you next, huh? Last night, have you not been able to contact Father and the others either? I'm going to contact him and Aurier in a short while. Before I do, though, I'd like to get in touch with Uncle Zex and Neihart. I see, no doubt they're struggling with their positions, General Craig included. So I've heard, but they're still Imperial soldiers. That hasn't changed. My judgment you're going to begin, so likely begin deployed as the main force in the rear guard. If they are, even Operation Mirage is sure to face stern opposition. Right, if Uncle Zack's strategies are combined with Uncle Craig's unmatched power, even the valorous Le Guin and tactical genius Cassius would be outmatched, yeah? It's kind of like might be possible to stop at any official capacity, but I'll do what I can behind the scenes. If you could somehow buy us time on the official front, you would have my deepest gratitude, Lieutenant Colonel. Instructor. But of course. Reminds me, I may much late for saying this, but I want to thank you for mentoring my brother. I'd like to ask you to continue help with your guidance, so you may one day become a strong, independent man. Hey, Mueller. My book hurts already there. But I hear you. Instructor, it's my responsibility to continue leading him as I can. I'm in your debt ring. Perhaps I can find a suitable hole to go crawling and die in embarrassment now. Alright. Really? I gotta go floor to floor? That's annoying. the treasure conference and the training room on this floor. The full games conference room, as well as the training recreation areas, a lounge, and bathing facilities. Training room cannot be used yet, but appears to provide combat training. You also nice me up in the bathing area and wash up to restore EP, HP, EP, and CP. My dog decided to move. Alright, so there is a thing that we gotta do at the bathing area. Alright. Wash up. Ah, there's several facilities for men and women, and it really went all in the changing area. Alright then. Is that you, Ring? Hey. Hey, Elliot. Marcus. Guess we're all the same idea. Yeah, I was just getting started how the ship functions. It's a good time to go wash up. Whenever we join you, it does seem pretty spacious after all. Yeah, of course. Want to head in? We'll go on high speed mode to get through this quicker. This is pretty amazing. Wow, it's like a full-scale bathhouse. It's almost too lavish. Could it get any more luxurious than this? When Professor Schmidt designed this ship, him and Professor Russell from Liberl, seemed like he was one of Professor Epstein's 3 main disciples. This may have been one of his suggestions, since he seems pretty well acquainted with his highness. He's his grandfather, right? Yeah, see that happening for a reason. I see you weren't the first to come up with this idea. Oh, hey, Eustace. Guys and Crow too? So every single one of us round up here. Looks like we're all one mind. It's not like there's enough room for us to squeeze in. And first bath on the ship should be a fun experience, right? So all the guys are now bathing together. And everyone's ripped except for Elliot, pretty much. Beyond this, guys, how far we've come. You know, it seems like we've come very far. That's gotta be amazing. Bathing while able to look out the window and see it above the clouds. That's amazing. I know what you mean. Heh, kinda surprised to see everyone like this. Crying out loud, why y'all get so mushy? I mean, we're on a brand new cutting edge ship here, man. You gotta get more excited. And while we're at, let's get talking. The filthier, the better. Time to air out your dirtiest jokes and fetishes. But why not would we? Absolutely ridiculous. No reason to participate. Come on, Crow. We're not students anymore. Wait, Crow never graduated. Maybe we should be considering him as a repeat student? Hey, who gives a shit about that? It's time to take it off, guys. Pretty sure guys will be the winner. We don't know some guys like Elliot or... Hold up! Drink contest! Crow! Whoa, what the hell are you saying, Crow? Crow, this clearly is a dignified conversation. Crow really wants to have a dick measuring contest with everyone here. Yeah, what if a girl was saying about nearby? I overheard you say something like that. But would special behavior really be in character for any of us? I'm just going to take this scenery and enjoy the water. Alright. And guess what? We gotta go back. Because we have more events to do. I'll be back in a second, though.
Whew, felt pretty good.
Alright, I'm back. Let's get started. We got all the bathing clothes on the party. Now we're gonna do it a third time. Yeah, we ain't done. Because now Oliver joins us.
Whew, felt pretty good.
Alright. I got Oliver's bathing clothes. Alright, well, we're finally done with the bath after that. Alright, so... now it's kind of just like a walk around a little bit. Okay, I was like, why? Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Hey, Shorty, what can I get you to drink? Oh, Fred, I thought you would be in the cafeteria. I checked out the facility sure enough. But there's no need to be 2 cooks. I'm standing in charge of that for now. Since I can just do cooking just as well over here. Cooking Field Fishing Club let me all sorts of fishing supplies and the like. If you like to train some fish, speak with me, just like the back during the field exercises. Sounds good to me. Alright. Huh? What do you think whipping up? Let me think. Stewed bee larvae, cicada fritters, and grilled pepper skink. Why are you cooking skinks? Now, don't go drilling over nice clothes, instructor. I don't think there's any risk of that. So you got that penchant for including bugs in your dishes, huh? So strange events, my stomach doesn't really want to turn into a sight anymore. Ray's a decent cook too. Not saying it might be pretty tasty, bugs are not. Hey, turned into a top-notch angler, huh? This is my fish club that owes you a prize. There you go, your prize for catching 24 different types of fish. Thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, whatever.
You've got good taste.
Alright. Nothing else.
Come again.
Alright, who else we gotta talk to? Duvalie and Laura. Where the hell are they? Actually, what the hell are these two talking to? I considered myself fairly aware of what was going on in Operation Mirage. Between President Rocksmith joined the meeting and Prince Albert showing up, I clearly had no idea what it entailed. I know what you mean. Prince managed to keep himself and the ship such a well-guarded secret and took me by surprise. I think our mutual friend over there will have some choice words about your bold declaration, however. Come on, instructor, don't be mad. I had a whole speech worked out, but now that I think about it, I feel like it might sound a little hypocritical. You seem to give you far worse when it comes to trying to sacrifice yourself. Just as you said, so everything I've done, I've never just criticized you say. Well, leave the job to at least an elephant. Oh, but they've already made their feelings quite clear. Alright, guess we're done here then. In any case, I'm just glad everyone is safe. We count on you two for the help of the Blue Shrine. Take some time to relax before then. I intended to, thanks. Thank you, instructor. Oh, look, the tennis club. Jessica, you sure you want to go talk to Angelica? It's fine, she's still getting grips with the ship controls. I don't want to interrupt. Besides, I already messaged her after we infiltrated leaves. Glad to hear it. It's been a while since the three of us got together, huh? It's a shame we can't go out, hang out over a set like we used to. Agreed. I could go for a stack of pancakes right about now. Good chance. We're all gonna go once the war's over. Not more than Crossbow to show you girls too. And I'll return the favor with a tour of Ruhr. And after that, you'll come to Remiferia. We can go on a trip all around the places I grew up. Girls from the tennis club are such great friends. Almost a little jealous. That's no one I want to talk to at the moment. Where are they? Is it being here? Yeah, they are. Duvalie and Laura, huh? Straight to ask out for a match then? No, that's not the case. Both arrived at the training area independently and expected to really enter each other. And you will all be leaving for the trials soon. I'd never be so bored to wear something out before the battle. My bad, Duvalie. I gotta say, it's pretty amazing to have such a training facilities on a ship like this. Yeah, I suppose you could say that if you really wanted to. Previous creatures also had substantial facilities, but there certainly wasn't an area quite spacious as this available. I find it irritating to be seen as favors. There's a training opportunity for you all, arcades and belonging exclusively to the stalls where. It was like to use the Vanguard F2 Sleipnir. Doesn't the arcades and flower bows, like the one you used in Hamel in the Naval Fortress? Usually we make use of it even after spring itself from Ouroboros. Yes, especially adapted for our own use. Sleipnir, come. Now I see you up close. It is really intense. Going up against an arcade like that does seem to be like some phenomenal practice. I know Sleipnir actually. Wouldn't mind letting you use that one for training as well. While you're all undergoing your trial, I'll set them up to some specific combat situations for practice. I'll just leave them in the hangar reserve area, so feel free to use it whenever I'm not around. Talk about full service treatment. You are in your debt, Duvalie. Thank you. Alright. Very good, the instructors are back together. Oh, Rain. How's it going? Were you guys talking about Major Irving with the handover procedures? Yes, the ship is a new build. There are many things that we still don't understand. That's why I have the manual in hand to read as check as I go. Sounds tough. Keep up the good work. Though in normal circumstances, I should also be helping out, too, since I'm part of the branch campus faculty and all. Well, you've got a trial with Rose coming up with Lake Gala, don't you? You can leave this up to us. Then we can make sure you're prepared, got it? But I'd like to go, too. But I remember Class 7 allowed to, too, right? It's honestly kind of frustrating. Sevilla Toa. I'll be sure to head straight to the ship with the trial results. You'll be heading down after the handover procedures to meet up with the main campus students, Major Irving? Right. I'm planning on serving as our backup, at least for the time being. Let's keep in touch then. It will help us maintain a shared branch campus mindset, so to speak. Of course. Thank you very much. We'll do so great because we want to know what hit her. Oh, Swordsman, I want to speak about Major Reeve, Claire. Right, we really just saw images of her in the Pantacruel, so like the Chancellor and the others. But she's trying to carry on out with some pretty important tasks in a different area. Yeah, she's likely working to finalize the railway's future plans probably should drop Jormungdr and start. Hang on. Alright, as well as carrying out her duties as part of the Ironbloods. Right. I know her and I can only imagine how much losing Orion must have hurt her. It's really not my place to say, but please do what you can for her. If things keep going this way, she won't be able to handle it much longer. Understood. I'm not sure what I can really do, but as one of the people who cares for her, I'll do everything I can. That's all I ask. I'm in debt towards her. Alright. Now I head to the second floor. Alright, and we got a lot to do on the second floor, my god. Floor contains access to the ship to the deck, and the cafeteria, sick bay, reference room, and stores here. Alright, yeah, we can kinda, it's just a tutorial. Books, yeah, we know. Alright. But I think this one will call off. I'm running out of time. Sorry everybody. We only got halfway through the tour. But yeah, I gotta kinda call off here. I was looking at the time. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day everybody.